Hi, I'm Leandro from Popcycle, and today I'll be talking about the Fiido C11. The Fiido C11 was released last year in May 2024 here in the Philippines, and it's one of Fiido's most important models because it's their best-selling globally. So I'll be going through the different features and specs and explain how they can improve your daily commute. So the first thing that you'll notice when you take a look at the Fiido C11 is that it has a step-through frame. So the low sweep makes it easy to get on and off the bike. Simply have to step over in order to mount it. Combine this with the strap-back handlebars and the adjustable stem and you get a very comfortable and upright riding position. Perfect for chill city riding. And another highlight of the Fiido C11 is that it has 700C wheels. So these wheels have the same diameter as those you'd find in road bikes. They're fast rolling, meaning that they hold their momentum. You get to travel a lot farther for the same amount of effort. Combine this with the 500-watt motor, and the C11 is actually one of the fastest e-bikes of Fiido. So if you look here at the rear, you'll see the 500-watt rear hub motor. So this has enough power to get you through all the hills and climbs around Metro Manila without sweating or getting exhausted. So powering this e-bike is a detachable 500-watt-hour battery located here on the down tube. So to remove it, you just need to use the key to unlock it. Then you can easily detach it so that you can charge it indoors. So this here is the charging port. You can charge the battery whether it's on the e-bike or off the e-bike. So it's perfect for those who don't necessarily have the space to bring their e-bikes indoors. So other features of the Fiido C11 include a suspension fork. So it's similar to what you'd find in a mountain bike, and it provides a cushioning against bumps and potholes, which are plentiful in Metro Manila. Stopping power is provided by a pair of hydraulic disc brakes. This means that even if you're going fast or even if you're going downhill, you can slow down and stop with confidence. So the C7 has 7 gears at the rear that lets you adjust your cadence. So if ever you want to go faster, you just shift to a heavier gear. And if you want to pedal lighter, you shift to the larger gear. But if ever you have difficulty pedaling or you need a quick boost of power, there's this feature called the thumb throttle that lets you accelerate the motor without needing to pedal. This e-bike is controlled with a color LCD screen. You'll see your battery life, your speed, and your pedal assist mode. So there are 4 buttons on the controller, and I'll explain what each of these does. The M button changes the information being displayed. So this shows your trip distance and the time. So this page shows your current speed and the odometer, which is the total distance traveled by this e-bike. This button here is used to change the pedal assist mode. So the C11 has 3 pedal assist modes straight out of the box: Eco, Normal, and Sport. When you put it at 0, there's no pedal assist and no throttle, so you just pedal it like a normal bike. This turns on the front and the rear lights. So the nice thing with the Fiido C11 is that you don't need to worry about having bike lights because they're integrated into the bike. Another feature with the C11 is that the rear light is also a brake light. So the moment that you press the levers, the brake light will turn on. The next important feature I like to show is the rear rack. Because when you're commuting around the city, you usually have to bring cargo, whether that be extra clothes or maybe your laptop for work. So the advantage of a rear rack is that you get to put a bag like this socket pannier. So the advantage of having a pannier is that you don't need to wear a backpack when biking, and this frees up your back so you don't get sweaty while riding around the city. So there are 2 more features I like to show on the Fiido C11 that make commuting more convenient. The first one is the front and rear fenders. So it doesn't rain every day in Metro Manila, but the moment it does, or let's say there's a puddle on the road, these help protect you from getting splashed. The last feature I'd like to show off is the side stand. It might not seem like the most important feature, but it's a very convenient one because the moment that you get off the bike, it helps it stay upright. So you don't need to lean it on a wall and risk having it fall down. One feature unique to the C11 is that it has bolts on the head tube. So this is where you can attach a front rack like this so that you can carry more cargo. To conclude, I believe that the Fiido C11 is a good choice for Filipino commuters because it offers the familiarity of a manual bike, the accessibility of a step-through frame, and the convenience of pedal assist. This makes it one of the fastest and easiest ways to get around the city.